Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. I hope you've watched the previous video which demystifies AI and simplifies it for one and all. Continuing our efforts to create awareness and literacy about AI, today we will discuss what is data, how it is collected, and what is the role of data in artificial intelligence systems. Stay tuned as we break it down for you. What is data? Before diving into the connection of data with AI systems, it is somewhat necessary to understand what data is. By definition, data is a collection of information such as facts and figures that can be explored, analyzed, or further interpreted to make decisions. The news articles you read online is data. The YouTube video you are watching right now is data. The images you view on Instagram are data. The medical reports you get after testing is data. And the list is endless. In simple words, data is everywhere. Anything that represents a collection of facts and conveys meaningful information is data. Look around you and you'll find a huge number of examples which are nothing but forms of data. What are the formats of data? Now, data can be available in different formats and it is broadly of the following two categories: structured and unstructured. Structured data is highly organized and arranged in a proper layout. For example, the customer record files with rows and columns. They contain data in a tabular format, and there's a relationship between the rows and columns, and every entry is well defined. Structured data is mostly quantitative, having numbers and numerical figures. On the other hand, unstructured data is highly unorganized and unarranged. In other words, unstructured data comes in a diversity of forms. For example, the emails containing text and attachments. Different emails can have different lengths, formulations, language, and combination. There is no relationship between the format of the emails. Unstructured data is mostly qualitative, having a huge array of data formats. The greatest advantage of structured data is that it can be easily fed into machine learning models as input data sets. The organized and arranged nature of data makes it easy to work with AI or ML models. Besides this, it is of higher quality, usability, and consistency, and it can be stored, managed, and retrieved easily. However, if we are to work with unstructured data for developing AI or ML models, we first need to clean it. We need to improve its quality and consistency so that it becomes usable as a dataset for AI and ML tasks. Both of these formats are widely used for building AI systems across the globe, and we cannot do without them. What are the types of data? Data is of two types: qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative data describes characteristics or features of something and is usually non-numeric in nature. For example, the chips are in a yellow packet and have a salty taste. The terms yellow and salty are examples of qualitative data as they reflect the characteristics associated with the packet of chips. Similarly, if a patient with diabetes tells symptoms like lethargy, drowsiness, and blurred vision, these symptoms are qualitative data. They help the healthcare professional gauge the severity of diabetes in the patient. Hence, qualitative data is useful for classification and categorization tasks. If we know the colors of shoes, we can automatically group them based on the color using AI systems. Quantitative data refers to a number which is either counted or compared on a numerical scale. For example, the chips are 200 grams in weight and cost $5. Here, 205 are quantitative data as they address the how many aspect of weight and cost respectively. Similarly, in case of diabetic patients, the glucose level of 150, the body weight of 63 kg, and the age of 54 years are all quantitative data. Furthermore, quantitative data bifurcates into discrete and continuous data. Discrete data is a count and involves a whole number. For example, the number of family members in a household. It can never be a fractional number and is a discrete form of data. The number of tickets sold in a day is again a whole number, that is discrete data. Continuous data, on the contrary, can take any value on a numerical scale in a certain range, even fractional values. For example, the weight of a person. It can be 18 or 18.5 or even 18.9. It can take any continuous value. The velocity of a car, which can be 60 km per hour or 60.8 km per hour or 59.9 km per hour, is again a continuous data example. How data is generated and collected. Now, this is a very interesting section. As the world has gone digital, increased internet usage and smartphone usage has led to a bombardment of data generation. Intuitively, most of it is generated and collected online. When you sign up on a platform and fill the form asking your name, age, gender, contact email, etc., it is nothing but the starting point of data generation. Next, your browsing history on the platform, your activity, your interactions, and everything else generates data. Which pages you viewed, which items you bought, which payment methods you use more often, how many hours you spend on the platforms, and so on. All this data is used for the benefit of the organizations. And you are just one user of the platform. Imagine millions of users generating huge amounts of data and platforms collecting it and storing it for their future purposes. What is the role of data in AI? As we already discussed in the previous video, AI is strengthening its roots in every industry, be it retail, be it education, be it law, be it finance, be it any other growing industry. AI is penetrating deeply everywhere. Businesses are leveraging AI to create new products and services that have the potential to improve our lives significantly. But the performance, the reliability, accuracy, appropriateness, effectiveness, efficiency, and trustfulness of these systems is largely dependent on the data used for training them. Having said that, it is important to highlight that data is the backbone of every AI system. From recommendation systems that suggest you your next purchase to self-driving cars that can navigate you safely from one place to another, each and every AI system is developed with the help of data. AI systems use statistical models to identify patterns, trends, and relationships from the data and use it to make appropriate predictions, recommendations, or judgments. However, the quality and performance of the predictions, recommendations, or judgments depends on the patterns, trends, and relationships observed by the system. If it framed the wrong equations, it will always yield the wrong result, and vice versa. It directly impacts how they function and what results they produce. What are the challenges with data? To ensure good performance and create systems that are robust, reliable, accurate, and efficient, AI systems need huge amounts of data. The more the data, the better the training, the lower the bias, and the higher the performance. Systems. However, the challenges to accessing such large amounts of data are many. This is primarily because of the characteristics of data which are described using the 5 V's: velocity, volume, value, variety, and veracity. Let's understand them one by one. Volume, it is the amount of data being collected and generated at a single instant. Velocity, the speed at which data is generated, collected, and transmitted in the network. Variety, the diversity or variation in data available from different sources. Veracity, the quality and accuracy of data that indicates the level of trust in it. Value, the worth or importance of data which relates to what can be done with it. Furthermore, access to relevant data is often restricted. This forces AI developers to work with limited data and create AI systems based on it. This, in turn, adds to inevitable bias, accuracy, and specificity to the systems. While some of these restrictions are legal and ethical, particularly in the case of data related with people's personal information, other restrictions are due to the policies of companies by which they decide to not share the data they collect with others. Hence, most of the work by new AI companies and developers is performed on datasets available in public domain. That's it. Data is the fuel for artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning systems. It is the primary need for training AI systems. The data used for training a specific system is all that particular system knows about the world and learns from to perform relevant tasks. Without data, there will be no AI system, as there is hardly anything that the machines can learn. Also, AI is only as good as the data provided to it, so it doesn't just need any kind of data, but quality, accurate, worthy, diverse, and sufficient data to learn from. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.